Welcome back. Joining me now is Dr. Carl Cassius of the Buffalo Backcracker. Thank you so much for joining me, Doctor.
Hey, thank you so much for having me here.
Why don't you tell us about your personal journey into the world of chiropractic and why you got into it?
Well, I got into chiropractic mainly due to my father. My father was a corrections officer, and growing up, he didn't always have a babysitter, so he'd have to bring me to his appointments. And now I tell a lot of my patients, if you bring your children to your chiropractic appointments, you drastically increase the chances of them becoming chiropractors.
Because it happened with you.
Right. When I was at University at Buffalo, when it's time for me to figure out what to do, I just remembered those times sitting in the corner of the room on the stool watching my dad getting work done, and that stuck in my mind.
You wanted to help. Nice. Now, what does a typical chiropractic appointment look like with you?
So typically, a patient would come in, we'd do an assessment, and that's basically where I just go through different parts of the body. We check what's moving properly, what's a little stiff, and what we can try and improve.
And it doesn't stop there. You also add massage therapy, right?
That's right. Compared to a lot of chiropractors, I like to focus on soft tissue. So I do a lot of massage work, a lot of muscle work. I have soft tissue tools. I have massage gun because I believe that both the bones and the muscles together contribute to your problems. So we got to work on both of them.
I like that. Okay. Now, what kind of requirements go into being a chiropractor?
Well, I had to get a 4-year degree from University at Buffalo, got a bachelor's in biology. Then after that, I went to New York Chiropractic College down in Seneca Falls. That was another 3.5 years. The last year of that 3.5 years was spent here in Buffalo in clinic. And it was mainly just me refining my skills and really getting to know the area. I try to tell a lot of people, originally I'm not from Buffalo. I dated one of the local girls, and we're still together 8 years later.
Oh,
and
wow.
that's what caused me to stay here.
Nice. Now, when it comes to the field of chiropractic, what does the diversity look like in your field?
Well, that is one of the problems of the profession. According to a study done by the American Chiropractic Association, out of 70,000 active chiropractic licenses in the United States, they estimate about 1,500 of those belong to people of African American descent or people who identify as African American. So pretty much we're talking about 2% if you really think about it. And the reason I became a chiropractor is, like I said, I had those memories of, sitting in the corner of the room watching my dad getting work done. And I hope that my practice someday inspires other people, when they come here with their kids, or who knows, just when they see me work, hopefully this will inspire them to enjoy the profession. Because obviously, we don't need to go too deeply into healthcare disparity, but one of the best ways we can change a system is from the inside, not the outside. We need more providers that look like both you and me, and that's the only way we can make effective change throughout America.
How many black chiropractors would you say there are in Buffalo?
To the moment, I'm the only one practicing within the city. I do know about a couple that I think practice in Depew. They might be a husband-wife couple, but really in the city, it's just me. And who knows, maybe my practice will be the spark that changes that. And maybe next time you talk to me, the field would look a little bit more diverse than it is now.
I hope so. Now, you just opened your practice about 4 years ago, right?
Yes.
How's it been?
So things have definitely been good. It's been a crazy time between COVID and the inflation, but the one thing I always try to remember people is my office is right there over on Clinton Street. And I like to say most of my patients, they're kind of neighbors in a way, because everyone's connected to the community in some way. And the community is really how we've survived these last 4 years. I want to say thank you to every single one of my patients who are watching this, because without you, there would be no Buffalo Backcracker. There'd be a Dr. Carl Cassius, but there'd be no Buffalo Backcracker.
Oh, very nice. Well, congratulations on your continued success, and thanks for coming in and bringing awareness to the fact that we need some more people that look like us in your field.
Hey, once again, thanks for having me, and of course, go Bills.
Well, you can find more about Dr. Carl's practice by heading over to pain716.com/contact or by finding him on social media at Buffalo Backcracker. Thanks again for coming in, Doctor.
Hey, thanks for having me.